Okay, so I'll show you what I know. We didn't put the middle body bolts in it, so it's got the back ones, the front ones.
Okay.
And we didn't put any in the front clip other than this holding these on. The door ones you're gonna have to take off, and those, and there's some broken off ones or stuck ones in the back.
Do you have a can of your Freol?
Oh yeah, it works good.
I think we're gonna need some of that.
But yeah, this grill, it's the best one we got, and it's not good. Yeah, someone's done this.
Okay.
And they did it wrong. It doesn't fit. See, they put it on too low. If it lines up where it needs to go, it's too low.
Okay, let's get that other grill.
It's missing this half.
I'll graft them together.
Yeah.
Look how thick that is.
Yeah, they've bondoed it big time.
It's that thick. That must have been done at my shop.
Had to have been.
Had to have been.
But other than that, I think she's all yours now. Ready to go.
Perfect. I think we can get it taken care of.
Good luck with her.
Okay.
Hopefully so. I've been hearing a lot of Robby can fix that lately. So on the FJ2. So now the ball's in your court, man. You're going to have to show us how you shine.
Well, I guess this gives you time to get the FJ done.
That's right.
Once this is done, you know what time it is.
We'll get it finished. Oh crap, we didn't bring a bobblehead. Just get another one from Matt when you're down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We've got a lot of work to do, but Paul's already done a ton of work, but I think we'll be able to get this thing looking good and get it back to Ed, and he'll be happy with it.
I'm happy that you're happy. It's good to see it in a body shop. It's been a long time coming, so
yeah, we're excited.
A lot better than the Swiss cheese that we drug out of the forest.
Absolutely.
Forever ago.
This thing will look awesome, so all of you can come out and see it at Matt's.
Okay, we'll get out of here. We'll go home and put a fifth wheel hitch in my truck.
See you guys later.
I'm going for a drive. It's kind of clapped out. Need to take it to the shop to get rebuilt. Very slow, no power. Mush! Whee! Wow!
It's not bad, huh?
Yeah.
There might be some stuff for you to fix on this.
Well, there's a ton of road grime, just like when the banana showed up. So I think first thing we're gonna do is get it washed.
This hasn't ran yet, right?
No, the wiring's not even in it. I think Paul's planning on putting a new wiring harness in it now, or something like that, so it doesn't start or run or anything.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing the frame, we're gonna be doing the axles, all the suspension pieces. Pretty much every inch of this that is metal is gonna get repainted.
Oh yeah, like getting these
Maybe
one of those
a little hot rod.
little hot rod style mirror there, and then glue one to the windshield.
Yeah.
Or does it?
That always got them out.
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
Put it
whatever.
right there.
Whatever style that works the best.
So I think it only needs 2 mirrors anyways to be legal.
The dash still has yet to be figured out.
Maybe I'll get with Paul and just find out.
All it needs is a speedometer and a temperature gauge. What about a fuel gauge?
It'll stay full.
Have you watched our channel?
Yeah.
What's that for?
I think it's a tie down.
To strap your deer to the hood?
Probably. To strap your gold from the Sierra Nevada mountains.
Yeah.
You just put your nuggets right here.
Well, there's your update on the golden nugget. Will you be this many on your next birthday?
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty big.
First things first, we're gonna get this thing around to the mechanic shop and we are going to wash it because this thing is a mess. Have you ever seen so much dirt on something that it's actually under the paint?
Seriously?
Only me and Demery have seen it.
There's no brakes. Don't run it!
Oh no, oh my God.
I don't have brakes, so don't tell me to stop.
I thought we were gonna hit her.
Nice day for a cruise. Nice, sunny, warm.
I just came out here to see the Golden Nugget.
A nice, joyful ride.
What you doing?
We're gonna lift the golden nugget so we can wash it. We're gonna hang this thing all the way to the sky. Take it up. More. Hold it. Yeah, just trying to see what it's like climbing hills at King of the Hammers. Saw the Morvair doing it, so I thought I'd do it with the Golden Nugget. Can I get out yet? That was a level 7 hill, but I think the Golden Nugget did great. All right, we're gonna pre-soak this, then we're gonna suds gun it. We're gonna get this thing washed. my rain jacket?
Someone asked for a raincoat.
Yes. We're gonna have to fix this body mount. That looks like they drug it through a river or something. Look at that, it's all smashed. The underside is as clean as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna have Hillbilly just lower this thing back down. Look how clean it gets it versus the dirty spots.
Oh my.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna pre-rinse it and then we'll soap it up. Oh, got me in the face. Fill 'em up, fill 'em up. A fire!
Learning the same songs.
Good enough. Let that sit for a minute. We gotta hurry so it doesn't ice up.
Why?
Because you wanna rinse it with cold water. Duh.
You make it look like I have a bathroom problem.
Good enough. Good enough. Hit the brake. All right.
Let her dry off and
Yeah, we'll let it dry out. Holy water in the doors. Got a little bit of water problem. We got to get this water out of the doors because it made a pool. Teamwork is going to get the water out. Pump it.
teamwork. Nothing like teamwork.
All right. Whoa. Okay, there you go. Keep going. We're evacuating the water.
We lost prime.
Oh. No, you open up the drain. There we go. There is a drain.
Put the thing down there.
All right. There's a drain. It was just plugged.
Now where's it at? It's plugged again.
Plugged again. Let's go to the other
Where'd
side.
the drain go? It's not draining no more.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. I'll come open those drains. What's your favorite dish? I'm not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. Where was that?
Just chilling right there.
Just chillaxing?
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Paul.
Yeah, that's
Paul?
the.
Where does that go? Hey, but that little motor's clean though.
That's the match sensor.
We'll just leave it right there. That's Paul's expertise. So we're moving on to the assessing of the golden nugget. Voila! This thing is in actually really good condition. Don't get me wrong, we've got our work cut out for us. First things first, we got one big dilemma, and that's this grill. So if any of you know where I can find a 1972 LJ20 front grill that is in good shape, send me an email or drop a comment. Let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna have to fabricate our own grill. I mean, you can see the backside. They've just filled this thing full of Bondo. It's not in the right spot. Me and Paul looked at it. It's just not correct. We need to find one of those. That's the first thing. If anybody has hood latches, it'd be nice to get some that are a little bit better than this to start. If not, we're gonna take it apart. We'll sandblast these, powder coat them. We'll make them work, but it'd be cool if we had some pristine hood latches. We've got a little bit of bodywork here. There's a little bit of a bow out, but that needs to be there for the steering box. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of clean this all up, get it all straight the best we can. There might be a little bit of a hump up here for clearance. No big deal. This is gonna look awesome. We've got a dent here. Right there in that fender, we're gonna have to do some body work here. This is looking pretty good. A little bit of rust. Gonna take care of that, no big deal. Got a dent down here. You can see this is all curled up. Got to do something about that. That ain't gonna fly. That's right there. Wow. Dent. A little bit of a dent right here in the louver section. That's probably gonna end up getting pulled out. Trying to fix those louvers. Boom, dent here. Whole corner. That's gonna take some work. Check this door out. This door ain't even working. So if you look right here, not really sure what's going on, but this door isn't fitting. Probably gonna have to get our adjusting bar, get some latches put in this, get that door to where it opens and closes. Super nice for Ed. We wanna make this thing awesome. Go anywhere he wants. Paul's gonna make it run and drive, and we're gonna have it looking good. Got this back door. Dent right here. This whole thing's caved in. Oh, dent. Look at that. Gotta get that fixed up, that fixed up. Got a little bit of surface rust in here. Surface rust on the floor. We'll get that taken care of when we sandblast it. We are gonna sandblast the roof panel. The whole inside of that roof panel is rusted. Gotta get all that rust off. We're gonna sandblast inside of here where this joint overlaps. There's some rust going on here, so we're gonna take care of that inside and out. And then we're gonna sandblast up by the feet. Look at that, that door don't fit. That's gonna need some adjustment. If it wasn't such a rare vehicle, I'd be looking for a rear door. Because as you can see right here, this thing's not straight. I'm gonna grab a straight edge. Look at how far that thing is kinked in. You got a good, solid inch. All the way across. Somebody gave you flowers?
Yeah, your 3-year-old daughter.
Who sent my wife flowers? Well played, but not funny.
Those are cute flowers.
Her daughter gave them to her. She's such a nice daughter.
Her daughter, your daughter,
Those are
our
beautiful.
daughter.
They even smell good. Thanks, sweetie. I don't deserve these, but I'll take them.
She even got your Valentine.
Yes. Moving on. Boom. Look up here. That whole thing's caved in here.
Yes, sir.
So like I said, we've got our work cut out. Look at that. That's where it's supposed to be. The straight edge hits all the way across. Look at that. That's straight. 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 Woo. It's a little caved in right there. We'll go ahead and... Sorry. Oh, look at that.
That one's
One door, 1 out of 3 works really well. If I say so myself, this is the best door on the whole vehicle. This is like what the door should look like. Even with rust, this is the nicest door. It's straight, so once we get it stripped off, a lot of this is just surface rust. I don't think it's gonna be a huge deal. Cowl panel's not looking bad. We do have a dent here, 2 dents actually. Got another dent there. This hood, pristine. Oh, dent. Dinner found it. Underside, not too bad. Little bit of rust that needs to be sandblasted out. In here, we've got this area we're gonna have to patch. Got some rust holes, we'll take care of that. We've got a reproduction tag that'll go right here with the VIN information and the year, make, and model and all that stuff. That'll go on after it's painted. Right here, this is gonna be a tough one. I see that and I just wanna fix it. But I was instructed by Paul from FabRats, that's gotta stay. There will be no body work there. There'll just be paint work. That's all we're gonna do, Dinner.
There's a dent right here, and here, and
The boss says, if the boss says there's a dent, we'll fix it. So the goal, we gotta get this thing down to a bare frame. Motor's coming out. Axles are coming out. Everything's coming out. Every single nut and bolt and washer and screw and cobweb and mouse poop, it's all coming out. Every bit of it. Then we're gonna rebuild it.
you're sandblasting everything?
Well, yeah. Everything that needs paint, we are sandblasting.
Do you
Everything.
usually paint bolts?
If we can't get stainless steel bolts, then we'll paint them. Front axles are coming apart, rear axles coming apart. Once we get it torn apart, we've got to extract all the broken bolts. So that's going to be a big job in and of itself. We got to take every single bolt out of every threaded hole in this entire body, make sure that every single hole can accept a new bolt. Tomorrow, we will be back bright and early and get it all taken care of.
Close your eyes. Now, open them.
Sweetie!
Open it. That was from me.
Thank you.
What is that?
What is that?
A golden nugget.
I thought you said that's the chicken nugget.
The chicken nugget. Yeah.
Whoa!
This is for our car, and this is for you.
Oh,
You can.
Thank
share
you.
with me.
You can
I'll share them with you. Okay, well,
You.
I love you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna get the Nugget torn apart, so we're gonna get the hood off, then we're gonna take all 3 doors off, the front clip off, get the body off of it. Then we'll make sure and bag up all our bolts, label them so we know where they're at and what they go to. We got us a bunch of Ziploc bags, we got them labeled so we can write on them. We'll put this as hood bolts. Probably the lightest, littlest hood I've ever had to pull off. And actually, Paul's had these off, so we should be able to pull these doors fairly easy. Let's grab another bag. So these ones are coming out pretty easy, but the body or the door side, I'm not sure how easy those are gonna come out. Okay, we're gonna get the door pulled off. All right, the other door's off. We'll come back here in a minute. We're gonna get these bolts out so that we can see if the threads are okay on them. All right, moving on to the back door. Holy crap, at least it's coming out. That one's a little messed up, so we'll be fixing that. Once we get this all apart, we're gonna take a tap and run it through every hole to make sure we got good threads on everything. These ones are all seeming to come out decent. I can already tell we're gonna have to weld on that one. Weld the nut and get that extracted. Just like that. That's how you take Golden Nugget doors off. Pretty simple. We're gonna pull this radiator bracket off, pull the radiator out. With the fan assembly, we should be able to take this front clip off. It's a different size. I'll get the 2 out and then we'll figure out the size for the middle bolt. Paul's got it, the underside welded, so that's good. Okay, that one's a little messed up. Okay. This should just come right out. Look at that.
Ta-da! Cute little thing.
Voila! Check out those mounts. Paul did an awesome job on those radiator mounts. Get this front clip unbolted and pull it off. Hillbilly's just about to get his side all unbolted, and then we're gonna pull the clip off, and then we're gonna get the steering out of it, and we're gonna get the body pulled off. It's little, but there's a lot to it. Here. Looks like we've got steering. So our best bet, well, let's go like this. Take the bolts out. I have crescent wrench hands. A lot easier than I expected. Get everything out of the way. Oh, coolant. We got coolant coming out. I need a rag. That's unacceptable behavior from the Golden Nugget. Well, it's a good thing we're sandblasting this. All right, let's get this. Yes, I do want some Num Nums. Thank you. Are these cinnamon flavored like the last ones?
I'm hoping, because those are good.
They're way good. Anybody else like Twizzlers nibs? Probably the best. Other than gummy worms, they're about the best candy out there.
Yes.
I'm just checking out all the body mounts, body bolts that need to come out. Shouldn't be too bad. We're actually gonna use our Lift King. We're gonna pull this body off with the bed lift. Got 1 body bolt out.
2 body bolts out.
3 and 4. Check these out. These are the coolest bolts I've ever seen. It's awesome. One thing I want to try to do is get these out, because I won't be crawling in the body until we get it mounted solid to some sort of fixture. Pull these braces out. Come hold this side. Definitely gonna need those. Hold up on it. So far so good. Bolts are coming out. Okay, mark that as roof bow front. Okay, got the roof bows out. Now we'll get the body off. Dinner went and grabbed the Lift King. We've got it all set up. We're gonna put it inside here. We're gonna take this front bar off, slide it through the doors because it's just too wide. Then we're gonna use some straps. We're gonna lift this body off and put it over on our bed stand. Okay, and then I'm gonna lower it down. Now let's get the front strapped. Very good. Okay, watch the front. Is it lifting?
Yeah.
Are we even?
A little more. Right there.
Let's just go straight up. Once I clear, we'll come back and we'll put it on the stand. Ready?
Ready.
Good?
So far, so good. Okay. You're high enough.
Watch us. What are we hitting?
The shifter is just scraping the doghouse.
Okay, we're on the cable.
Yep. Watching.
Okay, coming backwards. Right, as soon as we kick it over, you need to move that arm for the hoist.
Okay. Pretty sad when a semi-hood probably weighs more than what this thing does. Semi-hood's fiberglass.
Yep. So the front, we gotta come down. Watch your head.
That's sharp.
Okay. The front come down, the back's gonna go all the way up. We might need to put some wood on that back.
Is that level?
We're level right there. We need about a 4x4 and it'll sit perfect. Can we get this put in? Guide it, Hillbilly.
It's right in the wheel well.
Okay, perfect. Coming down.
Okay.
All right, pressure is off.
She ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere, just like Hillbilly says. 20 bucks says you can't bench press this.
Might be in $20 in debt.
Let's see. Don't kill yourself. Let's get over. Ready? Ready?
A little heavier than what it looks. The tires, they weigh 800 pounds a piece. I think I just might have to go wipe. That was heavy.
Tell Corey to cut that.
Corey cut that.
That was a lot dumber than we thought.
Okay, so as you can see, the heater core is still leaking some coolant. So I'm gonna pull these bolts out and let it leak into the bucket. Might help it. I might give it some assistance on flowing. Nope, it's clogged.
Kink in it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get it unkinked.
It helps when there's no kinks.
You don't always have to unkink it, but it helps. It does help.
Put these back in just for looks.
So we're gonna get the motor and tranny out. We're gonna cap this off, pull it outside and pressure wash it. This has got a rag in it. So Hillbilly got a cap system off of an old Ford intercooler boot. We found a big plug, fits perfect. So we're just gonna put that on it. It'll keep all the water out from pressure washing it. All right, we've got the chain hooked up. We're gonna pull this exhaust off and then this should come right out.
I think I might cut this handle off and weld a nut to it so it can impact.
Hillbilly's just gonna get this load all leveled out with his load leveler. We're gonna pull this straight up. All right, hold it.
Okay, oh.
Right there. So we're gonna go straight up? Yep. Okay, just guide it. God, this thing is so cute. It's so little. So Hillbilly's gonna get this all ready. We're gonna seal up any holes so that no moisture gets where it shouldn't be. And then we're gonna grab the degreaser and the pressure washer and we're gonna get this thing all washed down and shined up. Give it a bath. All right, we're moving on to the dash. We gotta get all these little knobs and levers and everything off. Underneath is a little set screw. So you gotta take the set screw out and the knob will just twist right off. Just like that. So we'll take the other 4 out, get the steering column out of the way, we'll get the pedals out of the way. Oh, we got a 5th one down here. Looks like the headlight switch. We can get that switch out of there. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but this is my snap ring pliers. I'm gonna get that started, twist this right off. Got it. What I like to do is just kind of put the switch back together so that you don't lose your part. And then we'll bag it up, put the location that it came out of right here, get that started. Bring that one out, just like that. I think that switch has seen better days though. That one is the vent. This one is the fresh air. So we got the fan, fresh, and circulate, and this is the vent. So this first one is an actual switch. So we're gonna undo that. Snap ring pliers. We're just stuck because it's 70 years old.
Have you seen the fuse panel on this yet?
Uh-uh.
Look under the dash right there. It's only 3 tube fuses, all it is.
Yes, it is. Just a little fuse panel. Now we'll get this out. This has got a little spring that holds. So this goes up in there, that goes through there. This is on the back side. Thank goodness these are coming out fairly easy. It's kind of nice. You can sit in the front seat and basically touch every inch of this thing. Glove box is out. Now I gotta get all these rubber plugs out without destroying them. Look at that. These are those rubber bumpers like the fuel door. When I was working on the Banana, I needed a rubber bumper. If anybody knows where to get these little rubber bumpers, I'm gonna need 2 of them for this glove box. Let us know in the comments so I can find them. These ones are actually coming out. That's lucky. Oh, it's coming out. Yes. You know, didn't even break it. Nice. I took that out like a true professional. Well, the glove box is stripped down. Okay, so this little thing has an interior dome light. Goes right here. It's just a single wire system. Uses the body as the ground. So we're gonna pull that out, but then we're left with the wire that goes down that pillar. We've got a fish wire. So I just made sure before I pull that wire out and get in trouble, I made sure that I can fish this wire down in and grab the end of it so that when we go to put this back together, we can fish our wire back in. I'm just gonna pull this wire out. We'll reinstall that so we can put a dome light back in it. So Ed can see if he needs to read a road map or anything when he's out wheeling this thing. Maybe we'll put a little LED bulb in it or something. Just about got this column out. A few more bolts and she'll be on the ground. We getting it.
Nope, we have to take a few drink.
Hold on. Do we?
Yeah.
Okay, take it off. It is the smartest hillbilly I've ever seen.
Look at it.
Column is out. Good thing for that third arm service. Well, didn't break it, that's good. All right, we gotta get those bolts out, those 2. Okay, I need a throttle. Wow, so loud! We need a throttle pedal and brake pedal bag.
There you go.
All right, we'll need to fix that thread.
I feel barred.
Oh, it's totally.
There's no threads on the bolt right there.
There's no threads in the nut. We need to remember that, and we need to cut this off and put a new nut on the back. All right? All right. I need a...
You probably mixed them with those.
I need a wobbly for my... I have one in my purple box. Sorry, my blue and white box. I get my boxes mixed up. That one, the Cornwall one. Hillbilly's wife, if you're watching this, shut it off.
Corey, edit that part out.
Hillbilly.
Corey, edit that out.
Don't edit that out. How are we gonna do this? Wanna know the most amazing feeling?
Huh?
When you're sitting on your feet and they go numb. Look at that. That is surprisingly in good shape for a 1972 heater blower vent. We gotta very gently get that sill off so we don't ruin it. Is there a bolt in this?
Right there in the back.
Where?
On the firewall.
Right here?
Yep.
What is that?
It's like a bracket like this. Like a U-shaped bracket with a bolt through it.
Okay, it is, huh?
Yep.
Got it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I got it off. We're bringing heater hoses out now. Take your time. I'll just wait. I'm here all day. Take the top one off first. I'll pull it through and then we'll plug it. Plung. We should hook that up to power and ground the box. See if that blower motor works. This is vintage system. Sweet.
The magnet's not even connected to it.
Wiper motor's floating. All right, we got the vent. That's for fresh air. I'll have to get this sucker all cleaned out. What we're trying to do is we're trying to heat the nut up so it'll come off.
Let's watch your face.
Without destroying stuff. It's not, I don't think it's hot enough.
Broke this one too, just like that other one.
Well, we're 2 for 2, we're breaking them. All right, we need a die grinder. We're gonna cut the nuts off.
Isn't that called a bisectomy?
Yeah, we're gonna give the Golden Nugget a vasectomy. Everybody watch out. Watch your face. Throw me a chisel. The goal is to not ruin the wiper arm, even though we've already broke it. That's hot.
Grind down one flat and then spin it and grab down the other flat.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. One down. But we will have to find a new wiper arm assembly for this Suzuki. So if anybody's got one, send me an email. And that is how you take a rusted nut off without destroying the body. Well, we got that out. Now we just need to get the wiring harness out, and then we're gonna get that motor and tranny all cleaned up. Got one more screw. Okay, I think this is the last screw in the firewall. Hillbilly got a couple of cans of degreaser on this, so we're just gonna hurry and use some hot water.
I have to wait until there's daylight because it's so dark and so much steam that I can't see nothing.
It is way cleaner than it was. We still have a few spots that need to get really detail cleaned, but like Hillbilly was saying, it's just gotten too dark. Look at aluminum. That almost looks too good to paint.
Brand new.
So what do you guys think? Leave it aluminum or paint it black? Kind of thinking leave it aluminum. I think it looks pretty good.
Red.
Well, Hillbilly says candy apple red. Dinner says aluminum. I vote aluminum. What do you vote?
2-1 so far.
We got one stubborn hinge bolt, so we're gonna weld a nut to it and see if we can't get it out. And then we'll have all the hinge bolts out. Okay, so I've got that welded. It's red hot. What we wanna do is try and twist that out. Look at that. That's how you get stuck, stubborn, broken bolts out. See how it's glowing hot? You wanna do it while it's hot. And that is how you extract it. That thing is still red hot. So far, we are getting lucky. Got all the hinge bolts off. Every one of them came out. A couple of them were a little stubborn, got a little twist on them, so we're probably gonna be sourcing out some new bolts like this with the lock washers on them. Hinges came off, no problem. Hinge bolts came out, they're junk. They didn't break, but we're just gonna replace them with some fresh new ones. And these hinges they're in pretty fairly decent shape for their age, so get all the surface rust all blasted off and repaint them and it'll look awesome. The passenger door, we got all the hinge bolts out. Same thing as the other, couple bolts twisted, no big deal. Replace those, but we're getting there. We got this hinge off. This is the one that I welded the nut to it. That thing's gonna be not very fun to fix. All right, so we got quite a bit done. We still have a ton more to do. You may have noticed we didn't have an Ed bobblehead. We went and tried to get one from Matt, but all of you bought the bobbleheads out. So there isn't a bobblehead. So what we're gonna do, I know the bobblehead's supposed to be here overseeing the build, but we're gonna do something special. We're actually gonna head down next week and we're gonna pick Ed up. We're gonna bring him back to the shop and he's gonna oversee the rest of the build. We've worked it out. So on the next video, we're gonna head down there and pick him up. We won't even have to worry about a bobblehead because he'll be here. So as always, we appreciate you guys and thanks for watching.